Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Chess. I'm thinking about doing 3-minute, trying to learn how to play a faster game, but I don't know if I'll do that today. Maybe next time. For now though, let's do some more classical. Actually, I think classical is like 2 hours. Alright, what are their threats? Bishop out, maybe attacking this pawn. I have an idea. Not sure which take is stronger. This offers to get queen out early, which I think is an interesting idea here. Trying to think of what threat they could have here. Oh, takes, push, and then queen check. Oh, I have the bishop there, it's fine. Queen out. Trying to pressure the square eye. Oh, I was thinking, can I do something cheesy with a check here, but I'm not seeing anything. Danger levels? No. No. I was thinking attack the queen, but then after takes, they have a fork, so that's not very good. So let's just chill for a sec. And put the queen right there. They can chase. I don't know if that's very strong though. So they're pinning my piece. Interesting. This bishop is weak. And they can't take. Ooh, actually, just do the easy way. Now they have the move pawn up, which is interesting. If I just move it back one square, they have this move, so I think it's better to just chill. And this way, when I move the knight back, I'm attacking this knight as well as the king. Oh my god, I was just thinking pressure with the bishop, but I don't have the extra protection of the queen there. No, that wouldn't work. I was thinking check takes... No, that's defended anyways. So what is my move here? I still want to pressure with this bishop. Now I think that move is just good. Super weakening, even if they take with queen. They didn't. Oh, I wish I could take my own piece and put you in check. Actually, I still can. Interesting. I don't really have backup there. I don't want to let them set up though. Yeah, I don't have time to let them set up. I don't think they can trap me here. Because the bishop is protecting me from queen advance. Get my queen out of danger here. There's no way that's a good move, right? What happens if I leave my queen where it is? Probably attacks with bishop. What if I take? Okay, that's not as bad a move as I thought. It's actually an interesting move. I see this pawn is weak. I can protect it though with this. Now it's much less of a threat. actually don't know how I didn't see that. I should have seen that. What is this threatening now? My king, I guess? Ooh, there's an interesting move if I try to move out here. Instead, I'm just gonna make a little attack on this side. That was a very smart way to play this. This allows fork, which isn't a good idea normally. But I think right now it actually is. So what they want here is push and then rook fork. Oh, they wanted to take back. No. Their position isn't great, but they can work on it slowly. Like mating me here is possible. Yeah, there's not enough space. I have to go here instead of there because of rook. Now I have to hope that they don't know what en passant is. Actually, I think just pushing here wins. I don't know why they gave up that positionality. Force king back now. They have to either go down or... yeah, that way. Now this move is very important. Because this pawn is in the way. Oh my gosh, they took it. I was so not expecting that. Oh, don't win by repetition, that's so lame. move your pieces, you gotta stand by it. Alright. For some reason I jumped. The resignation noise scared me. Playing a game of chess like that, you're used to the soft sounds of pieces moving. This is a very standard game. Smart, get the bishop out. Thought they would take with this. To get the bishop out this way. Your next move is knight here. This is such weird pawn structure. Let's castle. This is interesting because I have the threat of taking queen and I have this fork threat. Oh no. Oh, that's not good for you. Ouch. I maybe should have analyzed that. I feel like I could have played the opening better. But yeah, that is not where you go there. Alright, that one was easy. They thought so long on that move too. They just didn't see the fork. I guess you could say that's unfortunate. Are they trying for the same thing? They've sort of committed this pawn, so they're not going to be moving it. What is this now? These bishop breaks are so strange. This is probably greedy. The other one. No, let's develop this bishop, I guess. Actually, yeah, that is interesting. The pawn can't defend. Is castling long a good idea? I don't know where to put my queen. If I drag it up here, is there anywhere it gets threatened? Not that I can see. Maybe my bishop later, but this pawn protects it from knight advance. If I take, they have two attackers, so... If I defend, how strong is this position? It's kind of strong. I don't know if I want to mess with it, though. I can respect the queen attack. If I were them, I would just push the b-pawn. Very easy move. You know, it'd be a very good move in this position. Knight to g4. I didn't see that. Forking the queen and the rook. Believe it or not, I think everything is protected. Because bishop is protected by pawn, knight is protected. This pawn is protected by the knight, and this pawn will be protected by this. The important thing to see in this situation is that this pawn is protecting the knight. So it's vital here. You might think, what if just goes back? I have this pawn lift. It all starts to get very messy. I never weigh the benefits, so I should really weigh the benefits here. After I take, this pawn has incredible control. This knight becomes useless. But all of my pieces are defended. Oh, thank God they took. Okay, that could have been bad. If they didn't take there, they have a really good move that I didn't see. I want to move knight here, but then they have pawn up. Knight here would protect against this attack. After this, they have this. That may be an inaccuracy. Remember, the king hasn't castled yet, so it won't want to move. They want to take the rook out, but I think we just let that happen. We have two hanging pieces. It's up to them which one they want to take. I think bishop is better. Oh no. That is unfortunate, my friend. Now this knight is still hanging. I have two checks, neither of them are very good. So where do I go? I think I go back here instead of back here, for the reason that yeah, whatever. So that's not actually threatening anything because of the rook. No. Blundering a piece is not a good reason for a take back. A misclick is a take back. That was just blundering a piece. You might say I'm heartless, but I'll accept like a take back if it's obviously a misclick. But none of the take backs I've seen have been obvious misclick, just misplays, which are very different. What is this setup? Blocking in this bishop. Exerting pressure on this square. I examined for threats, but they don't really have any. They could be attempting to trap my bishop, but why not let them? This is interesting. Now I have to think which piece is more dangerous. I really don't like knights, but as far as that knight is concerned, it's pretty trapped. That pawn is not free because of the rook. There's a chance that they fall for this. Okay. I might need to start respecting my opponents more. Takes here is not too bad. They're threatening some stuff with that knight, though. Move a knight to there, threatening the fork. Oh, if I take here, they have the very interesting move of blocking with the bishop. They might not see that, though. This trade is very good for me because I'm attacking and my knight gets further advancement. This pawn is hanging. They did see it, but this trade is still forcible. Why, you ask? Because of this move. They either shove the king all the way over there, or they bring it out. This pawn is not free because queen protects. Can't move here because it's double guarded. Protecting it is somewhat weak. What about pushes? It's an interesting idea. I don't think it's strong enough yet. I think no matter what, I have to go for this trade. They don't have any mates. This threatens a fork of the queen and king, as well as the pawn is hanging. What can I do here? I was thinking go right there. Knight, duh. Go right there is decent, except pawn lift. An aggressive move like knight up just does that. Although I do have a check in that position, which is queen here. Yeah, let's just... I can't offer the trade though, because the positioning is wrong. This fork is still being held together though. I don't know why I thought about that move. Should have just been a snap take. Oh my gosh, that's mate. I mean, of course that's mate. I foresaw this with my machinations. Is it still picking up? Nice. This was an extremely interesting game. Pushing 3 pawns. Alright, here it looks like everything is trapped, right? But I have this move pinning the knight to the rook towards their spawn, developing their own bishop. Here I see this move, and I rise to stop it. Right here, this fork... Oh, it doesn't, it doesn't tell me if it's a good move or not. So right here, I don't know which is better. This pawn ends up getting stuck and becoming a target. So I think this pawn is better. I ended up checkmating with it. Oh man. I want to look more into that checkmate as well. So right here, this was very meta. They can't take because then I take. King has to move. I take this thing, the rook. Or they defend and I take bishop. They bring the knight out. I get this fork. Here's where I offer the queen trade. I wonder if the bot thinks that the queen trade is good. There might have been a better move here. There's no way that this is a move because it's protected by the knight. So after takes, either go for the queen or this or whatever. It doesn't work. The knights are controlling too much space. But I'm able, with these 2 checks, to force their pieces into defensive modes. There's the sacrifice here. I just didn't like that this pawn was hanging. I wanted it out, even if that meant losing it. Now right here, they must have seen the fork. And they also must have seen that I was X-raying their rook. I still feel like this isn't a good move. Here the pin happens anyways. Here you block the rook. So I guess I can see why that move looked good. And then they take the trade. So right here must be when they realized what the pawn was doing, but it was too late. And the reason I was excited about this knight move, which I think might have been one of my best moves ever, actually. Knight move, protect from fork, pawn push, and then they thought taking was acceptable. I don't know why. It's a 10-minute game. But yeah, mate is, I think, unavoidable after take. So really interesting interplay of queen, rook, and pawn. And as you can see, my king did not move the whole game. Huh, I wonder why it likes this move. Maybe that's some gambit I don't know about, probably. Let's go back to the... Huh, there are some high-rated players that played this far. Zucker Tort Variation. Oh, request a computer analysis. Maybe that's how you do it. Alright, let's look at how much it hates my moves. It does not like this opener. Pawn gets out of the way for the knight. I mean, I kind of like this. Your pieces are sort of spread out, taking control. But that also makes them weak targets, as we saw. Here, that's an accuracy. Honestly, I agree with the computer here. This move is very weak. At least go a full step instead of one space. Okay, so computer likes knight here because it's threatening a pin to punish the bishop for being underdeveloped. But you can very easily solve that. Nope. That would be bad. Maybe mount a counterattack somehow. I think you just move this. And now this knight is sort of floating. I love it when the computer is just completely confused. So why is knight here good? Because it develops the knight. Yeah, look at how many pieces are on this diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's the most congested diagonal to choose. Honestly, I'm thinking that's not bad. Blunder, knight f8 is best. Oh, I didn't see this. I see what they mean. This fork, and if they take, you get queen. That's clever. So this just confuses the computer. What's the point of this move? I think that's why the computer was confused, because it just gets this knight pinned. Oh, they want to bring the knight back to safety first. Right, if they bring knight back to safety... Oh, I can't take because bishop. Okay, yeah. It's actually not a bad move then. This they don't like. The computer found the bishop fork faster than me. Oh, if you fork first, I think this is what it's saying. Is that if you fork first, they move, I take, and now this trade is a lot more balanced in my favor. Whereas I tunneled on protecting my own knight. Because I saw this as both offensive, attacks the knight, and defensive, protects my knight. But I can see why taking the fork earlier is better, if you see the fork. So it likes the idea of pawn guarding these two spaces. Well, this doesn't threaten anything right away. It does, I don't know, kind of spook him. You're right, knight is a much juicier piece of bait than a pawn. Lost forced checkmate sequence. What is forced here? Oh, I'm on a different move. Oh, they really like this trade for, White's favor. I feel like if I go there, they just go here. I don't know, is it... Why is this good? Maybe I need to, like, take lessons, because I have no idea why that would be better in any way, because this knight also threatens the fork and the queen. I am pretty eager to take trades, though. Oh my god, there was a mate. Okay, I'm never looking at ad analysis again. I forgot that was... I just didn't see it. This they don't like. They like queen defends, force the trade. I agree. Oh, it's pinned, right. I moved it because I thought there was danger, but there wasn't danger. Yeah, that's my bad. good to see that the computer shares my confoundedness at that. Oh, I see why this is bad, because after this I have to defend the pawn, and after it takes, I mean, they have this move, which is checkmate. No, there's something better probably. Yeah, and now it's checkmate. Queen d6 was best. Yeah, I think they either forgot about the X-ray. Something happened here. Maybe their mom said it was dinner time. But yeah, this was very bad. Alright, right here, take the pin. Right here I take with knight. I can't do this yet because queen is still threatening. Huh, they don't like that. Leaves queen vulnerable. I guess knight is defending. You have to admit that's an interesting concept, pushing the pawn there. Oh, back up this bishop. I get it. And then after this move, the rook is trapped. Kinda. Anyways. Mate is a much better move. That's considered a good move, I would agree. Bishop back was played. The better move. Threaten mate. No, go for this. Smart, and then they try to get out of the pin by forking my pieces. Computer is really good at this. Bishop g7 was played. The better move for white here. Just develop the knight. That one I remembered, I think. Oh, that's super ballsy though. I like it. Takes is bad. I have a piece hanging, I can't castle. Takes keeps the pressure on. I don't know, I feel like that move is good. That one I should have guessed, just protect the knight. It's in a bad spot. Takes bishop is bad, the better move is... Honestly, castling here is not the worst idea. But yeah, I think we just get that knight out of that horrible spot. Oh, this one's not tricky. You just take... Protecting with knight is bad. Why not protect with queen? Offer queen trade. There's very few safe spots the queen has after this move. This is a baller move. He's a bit short-sighted though. Can't go here because knight protects. What about this that the knight can't come up? No, knight's protecting there. No, they can take that back with that king. There has to be something I'm missing here. Oh, you just abandon that pawn? No, because after takes there's check. You can't defend with the knight because it's pinned. Yeah, that would have been a terrible move. I agree with you, computer. I guess that's very much a safe move. Maybe it's too late to think. I don't really see how this position is any better. That was the move you suggested for me, computer. Why are you playing with me? Oh, because they have queen back to defend instead of moving the... Okay, I thought the rook was lost there. Alright, Alright, so takes is bad here. The better solution is develop a piece, because none of the pieces are developed for some reason. Going there is bad. Develop a piece. Get your knight out of danger. Get your knight out of danger. Trade queens. Much better. Offer up another queen trade. Simultaneously tax this pawn, which is not hanging, it has a defender. And this one that really confused me. Why is that so much better than... Oh yeah, that move is horrid. Anything is better than that. Anyways, enough analysis. If you enjoyed this episode of Lichess, leave a like, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.